Now, check out amazing video number 4.
Florence, Oregon. The carcass of an 8-ton Pacific gray whale washes up on the beach. Normally, the remains would be hauled out to sea or buried in the sand. But these people have decided to take a different approach. Dynamite. They plan to blow the creature to bits so the tiny fragments can be consumed by seagulls and other scavengers along the shore. Blasting a whale to smithereens is a big story. So reporter Paul Lindman and a local news crew race to the scene to cover the event.
Dead on arrival, the beach near Florence.
There was really kind of a carnival atmosphere there that day. Townspeople from Florence had come out. There were kids out there. I can remember people up in the dunes above the beach putting out picnics and getting ready to watch the show of this tremendous exploding whale.
Engineers load a half-ton of dynamite underneath the massive mammal, believing this will blow most of it out to sea. Moments before the detonation, Paul interviews George Thornton, the man behind the bizarre plan.
Well, I'm confident that it'll work. The only thing is we're not sure just exactly how much explosives it'll take to disintegrate this thing.
So just to be sure, the engineers decide to add some more dynamite.
This seems like an awful lot of stuff. I mean, we're talking boxes of TNT.
With the explosives in place, curious onlookers are moved back a quarter of a mile from the site. Then, the command to fire.
All right, Fred, you can take your hands out of your head. Here comes the pieces of...
But excitement soon turns to terror as 200-pound chunks of whale meat plummet from the sky.
I am conscious of a sound that I haven't heard before, and it's going thunk, 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 and it increases in speed. And I realize the sound that I am hearing is pieces of blubber hitting the ground around me.
We suddenly were scared. It changed from sort of a carnival atmosphere into one of, my gosh, this is panic.
The hunks of rotten meat don't fly toward the ocean as expected. The crew used too much dynamite, causing the blubber to rain down on spectators as far as 1,500 feet away.
When it ended, we were covered with that whale. I looked down at a dark beige raincoat. It was bright pink.
The overwhelming sense is the smell. It is crippling. I mean, it's disorienting.
Incredibly, the only casualty is this car, its roof flattened by a massive slab of whale meat. Half of the carcass remains intact and has to be buried under the sand. It takes 2 months for the stench to go away, but the memory of the whale will last a lifetime.
Every time somebody comes up and says, "Tell me about the whale." Yeah, I'll tell you about the whale. That's a story I'll never forget.